Luigi's Mansion 3 is rated E for everyone by the ESRB. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Luigi's Mansion 3. In the last episode we completed the Twisted Sweets and we got the Twisted Sisters for it. But before we continue on, I do want to head down to the labs and figure out exactly what their names are. So by going to the gallery, we can check out the ghosts and find out that their names. Sorry about that. So I guess it should be noted the past few ghosts we've caught. So the Garden Suites was Dr. Potter, Paranormal Productions was Morty, Ugg was the Unnatural History Museum, Clem was from the Boilerworks. I think this is Serpsy, which makes sense because she's serpent. But I think it's also a play on the word Cersei. Oh, it's quite funny. Nikki, Lindsay, and Ginny. I'm not entirely sure why their names were specific, but this one's the Twisted Sisters. Again, I know Twisted Sisters is the name of a rock band, but again, sisters in the Twisted Suite. Twisted Sisters. They totally did it on purpose. So now we're gonna head back up. Bye, Blue Toad. Sorry guys, I am a bit sniffly today. We're gonna head up to the Spectral Catch, which is the 12th floor. Ooh, too low. And fire. Ooh, and fire again. And there we go, bullseye. So, I find this to be a really interesting floor. Because it's different in the way that you approach things. Kind of. I see that dollar bill floating about. So we have this. This pirate boat is blocking a door.
Hello?
Luigi, thanks to that boat in your way, it doesn't look like you can go any farther. What is a boat even doing there? Hey, good timing though. Could you come back to the lab? Something bad has happened and, well, I'll tell you the details later. Just get back to the labs, okay? I'll be waiting. Hurry. So we can't go any farther and something bad has happened. And we can't even collect any gems that would be available in this room because we don't have access to the components. So we're gonna just go back to the labs this way. I guess I kind of jumped too quickly on going back to the labs earlier.
Luigi?
Ah, Luigi, I've been waiting for you.
What?
I've noticed Red Toad is missing. There's one toad missing? Oh, right. That was the bad thing I mentioned. You see, I was actually thinking about further modifying your poltergust goo. GOO. You know, powering it up. I was confident that the part I would need to modify the poltergeist goo was in the hotel, so I had Toad go look for it. But, well, come have a look at this, Luigi. It's footage from a camera I gave Toad. It seems Toad was attacked by a ghost in the place where the footage was taken. Listen, Luigi, this footage is a clue. You'll have to use what was in the footage to track Toad down. Oh, but above all else, you simply must bring me that part. My invention is at stake. You obviously agree that this is a mission of the utmost importance, right? Get to it, Luigi. So now we're going to go back to explore the hotel. And Gadd was more concerned about the part than Toad in that whole statement, by the way. He really is okay. There we go. So the footage was taken all the way back down at the Boilerworks. That's why I didn't want to go down the elevator to get to Gadd. Because why sit in the elevator twice? Okay. Wow, now these ghosts are just getting desperate trying to find me, putting the posters in the sub-basement of their hotel. Grab and pull. Dark light. One more.
Oh, yes.
Awesome. Now let's pop it. Kaboom. Actually, I see those gold bars up there. Luigi, you know where you must go. I want all the money. Awesome. Okay, let's move on.
What?
These boxes are new. There we go. And last oozer. Oh. Oh, I see you going in there. That was odd. He didn't initially react. But that's fine. Beat him about. And now we can continue. So we can see the part over there in the background. But we actually can't get it just yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go find Toad. We already know Toad was last seen in this room. So if we take this pipe down, that's where the usefulness of the other pipe comes into play. Send Luigi down the first pipe because we just saw what was down below. How did I miss those? How did I miss the gold bars? I'm a little disappointed in myself. Okay, now let's go get Toad. Fortunately, we know where he is. And to get him out, you simply fire him up and over. You found Toad. How fortunate. Alright, it looks like it's time for the main event. Try to find the part I asked you for. You saw it in the footage, remember? Good luck. So now we have to come over here. Luigi, look! That's the part I was trying to bring back. I didn't think it would end up there. So we rotate this. Okay, I did get this bag. Grab Toad and use him as a projectile to grab the part. That's it! That's the part I wanted you to find. Great job! Alright, Luigi, come back to the lab and we can power up your poltergeist. Now, we could just go back to the lab by the pixelator, but there is actually more to be done on this floor that can really only be done when you have Toad. And Toad doesn't want to be in the hotel. He wants to be back with Gadd. So we're gonna make sure we get him back there. So now that we have the part, and we have Toad, who just clings onto our poltergeist, we can proceed. So in this room, there are 2 ledges that you can hit. That one. And that one. Come on. Bash around the gold ghost. Bash around the gold ghost again. Bash him a final time. Yes, Toad, you're the winner. The one who was running around and causing trouble. So now that we have Toad in this area, we have access to doing a basically stay by Toad, the pink ghost will reveal himself. Anyways, as I was saying before, that pink ghost kind of got greedy and assaulted us. Now that we have Toad down here, we can access a couple of spaces. First and foremost, we have this area that we couldn't really get to before. We already did do the dark light, so that's all nice and taken care of. We have behind the ladder that we can access. And behind the ladder gives us a chest. With all this coin. We have a couple of lobster cages. We are almost at 5,000. That would be amazing if we hit 5,000 gold this episode. So close. I see a pipe that I don't think I went through last time. I definitely did not go through it, but it didn't really bring me anywhere new. Okay, so we have a long stretch of hallway. Lots of mini goops. And there we go. This boot's a little annoying. We have another pink ghost that's just taunting us.
Help me, Luigi!
We did. We helped Toad. You are timed with saving Toad when he gets caught like that. Because the purple ghosts will open a paranormal portal that they will either drop Toad into. Okay. Careful, mind your head, Toad.
this way, Luigi. Hello. Hello.
I can't do a Toad voice today. My voice is a little weird.
If we go this way, the exit should be through here.
So we just have to really be careful and mindful of Toad. And if we catch him and get him to 80s, oh good, we got him to 70s. We can pop him. I'm coming, Toad. Down we go. Toad. You were running the wrong way. Get in there. There we go, 5,000. I'm sure I was at it for a little bit now. Bring down that. Okay. So I want to get into the correct position. That should work. Guess not. It's okay going into there, just revealed some bats and stuff.
Luigi! Look, Luigi! There's a door! Hang on! It doesn't look like it has a handle!
Now we can see up. Get out of here, Toad. There's sometimes when I need you and sometimes when I don't. That was one of the times I don't need you. Let's see, a couple of rubber ducks, a gold bar, and a chest full of treasure. Let's flash, because this should open up. Oh, it opens up 2 more passages. Actually, before we get carried away with the first, because as soon as Toad comes down that way, he'll give us those. Oh. I see, Luigi was in the way. Okay. Launch him up. Toad will collect all the coins. Grab him again, and we'll launch him up this way, because there's more coins for him to grab from me. Now we'll send him up to get that wheel. So to get him to hit the wheel correctly, we need to be standing on this side and aim there. Oh. Toad. Toad. There we go. So we stick it on. And now we can rotate the dial and proceed inward. Okay. Send Luigi down. Oh. Well, that was a waste of a gold spider. Okay. Is that a fast drop? Oh good, there was. I feel there should be more in that area, and I'm sure that there is. I see a bag. Clem sure had this area well decorated for himself. Oh good, a gold spider we won't be wasting. Come on. Okay. Okay, let's rotate this. Just like that. Am I sure there's nothing more in there? It certainly feels like there should be. Also, gold bar. Never mind, that's a brick. Another gold bar. Form the bridge. Okay, I know I am missing the diamond. And I know that it's in here. That's how. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. And 5. There we go. I knew it had something to do with that corner. I just could not remember how to activate it. It took me a moment to realize, hey, paint is vacuum upable. Come on, Toad. Luigi, I know it's gross, but stop complaining and get going, hey? So there is a reason why we couldn't have gone back, and it's because that hammer is asleep in front of the door. Okay. Last room. Bouncy Toad returns. Okay. Lots of cheese chunks. So this time, we want Luigi to slow it down. And now we'll take Luigi. Now. Okay. I know that this is a pipe too. Ow. Every single time with those specter lights. In with Luigi. Come on. Come on. Bash you around again. There we go. Now, I am 99% positive if you do not complete everything that requires Toad, that you won't be able to do those things again. So just make sure that you have collected absolutely everything. Now that we have Toad, let's head back up. Come on. Okay, there's one more purple ghost who thinks he's sly and cool. Got him. I don't think so. He's lucky. And not so lucky. And there we go. But we're not quite done. because we need to get Toad back to Gadd.
Mario. 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 Mario.
This is certainly taking its time, going up one floor. There we go. So there is a pink ghost here. Be prepared for him to do that. Come here. Come here, Pink. And now you're done. Okay, now it's just an easy stroll back up. And here we are. Ah, thank you for bringing back the part, Luigi. Now hand it over. So we hand him this thing. All that for a piece of that part. What are you doing? Give me the poltergust goo too. Come on, come on.
Yeah. Oh.
Now what do you think of that? I've completed my modification to the poltergust goo.
Yeah.
I call it super suction. It has increased the suction power exponentially. Unfortunately, you have to plug it into a special electrical socket in order to use super suction. A minor inconvenience, but you can surely handle. I'm sure you'll be able to find a few sockets in this hotel. Try it out as soon as you find one. By the way, didn't you mention before that there was part of a boat in your way in the spectral catch, Luigi? That'd be no match for the overwhelming power of super suction. Head back there and look for one of those electrical sockets I mentioned. Now we could, and we are going to make our way to the elevator, but we actually can do a couple of things first. But those things will have to happen in another episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Luigi's Mansion 3. In the next episode, we're actually going to make our way back to the great stage on the 4th floor. First, before we make our way back up to the spectral catch. So I'll see you guys all in the next episode. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment in the comment section below, mash that like button, and subscribe if you have not for more Luigi's Mansion 3 content. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.